Hello everybody and welcome to the Clown Spirit Salon. Today we're going to look at a routine called the Human Satellite by Drew Richardson. So stick around. Hello everybody and welcome to Clown Spirit, where we take the power of clowning and we use it to bring lightness, joy and connection to your life and the lives of everybody around you. Now, today I'm super excited to bring you another clown routine as part of the Clown Spirit Salon series, and this one is from Drew Richardson. Thanks so much, Drew, for sending it along. Because it's pretty short, we're gonna take a look at the whole thing and then we're gonna go back through it and comment on a few things. So let's get into it. Lovely. All right. So wonderful. It's such an economical piece of work. You know, he goes through all the stages, all the failures, the repetition, different failures, playing with the failure all the time, and all the time with that great resilience of the clown, right? Of coming back and trying again, not being put down by the failure, not being discouraged, coming back and back and back until finally he succeeds. And it's such a simple through line, but so effective, and you can hear how much the audience appreciates it. So let's go back through it and just point to a couple of really key moments that we enjoyed. All right. Here we go, back to the beginning. Drew Richardson. So I just love this opening, right? I mean, he just comes out and he is a picture of kind of childish enthusiasm, and he's got that absolute desire and belief that it's going to be great. He's wonderful. And he connects with the audience and he gets the first ball going, and then the second one, the hat flies off, and there's this sudden shift into this kind of like, whoa, and the beautiful hair flying everywhere, and he's in a sort of panic of what to do. And here's where this is the first repetition of many, right? So he establishes a routine, a sort of cycle, which is that something goes wrong and he has to go back and he switches off the music. And what I love about this is that we see him switching off the music. So it's kind of like there's no pretense that anything else is going on, right? He switches off the music, he resets his balls, he starts the music going again, and he's absolutely there to begin and try again. So it's great, right? Repetition, but difference. We see him get the second ball going this time. So we're like, we get one step further, but then we're expecting something to go wrong, but we don't know what it is. So there's that kind of nice relief of the thing that we were expecting happens, but it's also a surprise because we don't know what it was going to be. And it's a beautiful surprise. He knocks the two rings out of the hands with the ball, and then he can't decide which way to go to pick up the balls. So that's repetition number 2. And this is a really nice moment, right, where he kind of turns the problem, the mistake, into a good thing, into an opportunity. He sort of starts dancing, and it's that moment where the clown, we all know that the clown is in the shit, right? But the clown is sort of, everything's fine, pretending that everything's good. And we recognize it. It's such a human quality, right? To kind of turn a blind eye or paper over the fault that's just happened. So that was cycle number 2, right? So we've just had 2 repetitions so far. And again, this second time, he switched off the music. We see him getting himself ready, and then he's going to switch on the music again. And now we're wondering what the next catastrophe is going to be, right? And we're sort of like anticipating it with so much pleasure. And he catches us out, right? He comes out, we're expecting him to do a trick, but he immediately is floored by the fact that he can't find one of the balls. And then as he turns around, we realize he's got it trapped between his legs. And then again, he's got it wrapped, he's got it tangled, and he has to come back again. And things start to break down now, and this kind of lovely chaos sort of ensues. And then this time he's forgotten to switch on the music. So I love that little section there, and I don't know how much of that is kind of a little semi-improvised or a little different every time, and how much is very specific. But there's room for play there, right? With the, we just love it. The audio, whatever you do in that moment, you know, you can come on. Oh, I forgot the music. Go back. Then I anticipate the music, and I'm too soon. I have to come back a little bit, and then the music comes again. And there's just this nice little rhythm of repetition of small little failures. And he does it. So this reminds me a little bit of Grok, right? This kind of very simple structure of trying to do a trick, coming on and off and on and off, repetition of the entrance, trying to get it right, getting it wrong, trying to get it right. And then finally, almost as if by magic, it happens and he gets it right. We just love that. The audience loves that. We see the delight. We can hear it in the audience clapping and laughing there, that the clown finally managed to do the thing that they've been struggling to. What is impressive about this act for me is just how short and economical it is, and how much playfulness there is within that structure of repetition of failure. And we can see how clowning in this instance is a kind of choreography of failure. It's the logic there's a logic of failure within it, and then it's just piecing together how long are each of the cycles, what is the right rhythm to take the audience through. And in this case, it's like there's 2 fairly long repetitions and then a whole sequence of very short repetitions with lots of errors where we think it's just going to disintegrate into nothing, and then he comes out and does the actual act. So beautiful work by Drew. So Drew is a teacher, director, writer, coach, actor, fool, and you can get him at any of those websites there, or contact him at drew@dramaticfool.com. Obviously, look at these wonderful quotes down here. He's a great clown, very talented. Thank you so much, Drew, for being part of this community, and thanks to you. Keep on sending in your videos of yourself or your favorite clown acts. Famous clowns, not so famous clowns, it doesn't matter. I'd love to see them all and build up this wonderful resource of inspiring clown routines. So, wherever you are, whatever you're doing today, keep clowning and have a wonderful day.